This video is going to show you how to plan a 15 marker. So Pesach, Passover, is the most important Jewish festival. So one of my paragraphs will be on Pesach. Now I know that Pesach is the most important Jewish festival for Jewish people. However, Yom Kippur is the holiest of the days. This is the Day of Atonement. So, Passover, what is it? It is remembering the escape from slavery in Egypt and the covenant with Moses, that God remembers, that God answers prayers, and God commanded it to be remembered. What evidence do I have of this? Is Exodus, the book of Exodus. We've got the plagues, the angel of death being the last plague because it passed over the houses, the unleavened bread because they had to leave Egypt quickly, so it didn't have time to rise, and cooked on the backs of their packs. And we also have the Seder meal. Explanation. So what are they going to do today? They have a family meal called the Seder. They treat it as Passover. They retell the story in the Haggadah. Yom Kippur. It is the Day of Atonement, when they are forgiven for last year's sins. They fast, bathe in the mikveh, and hope their name is written in the book of life, so that if they die over the next year, that they'll get to go to Gan Eden rather than Gehenna, Gan Eden being heaven. Evidence for Yom Kippur. We have the book of Jonah being read to show that anyone could be forgiven. We have the scapegoat story and the fact that you put your sins into the goat that was sacrificed in the temple. So this is now charity work that is being used today. So we give money to charity. We also have prayers of forgiveness. Reconciliation. You're asking for forgiveness and hoping you will be forgiven. And then we have explanation. Why is this important? In order to get to Gan Eden, you need your name written in the book of life before the end of Yom Kippur. You need to have shown that you are sorry and gain forgiveness. Be spiritually and physically clean. Now, I have not used everything in both of those sides because I need something for my conclusion, and I'm actually going to conclude that Yom Kippur is more important. Now, you can say that Pesach is more important. Of course you can. That's absolutely fine. I'm just, for the purpose here, choosing a side. So Yom Kippur is a stronger argument. This is because, and I'm linking it back to the original Yom Kippur now, it's the strongest argument because this is the day that the high priest entered the Holy of Holies and spoke God's name directly to God. It also has ramifications for afterlife. And without it, we cannot be forgiven. Pesach is the weaker argument because it's not about forgiveness. You have been commanded by God, but it doesn't get you to an afterlife. You're only remembering what came before, not what you should do now. Now, of course, you could put that if you're saying that Pesach is stronger, you could say about the cups being left for Elijah. You could say that Yom Kippur is weaker because you can ask for forgiveness any time from God. You could do it the other way around.